guys, it's Erica from Brains to Beauty, and today I'm here to share with you this beautiful halo eye featuring the Revealed 2 palette, as well as an unboxing of the BOXYCHARM for April. So let's get into the unboxing. The first item, of course, is the Coastal Scents Revealed 2 palette. This is a full-size palette worth $39.95, and it does include 20 eyeshadows. But as you guys can see, I actually already had one. So if you stay tuned till the end, I will be giving away the extra Revealed 2 palette to you guys. As for the rest of the products, I did get a Cool Way Smoothing Lotion full size. This is a conditioning lotion that you can use in damp or dry hair. Next is this Ofra Derma Mineral Powder. This thing is full size, super shimmery. It is definitely pink tone, so for me, I don't really like using it on my face, but it is gorgeous for my eyes, or you can put it all over for an all over body shimmer and give you that Victoria's Secret glow. The next item is a mini Harry Prince roller fragrance. Over my year and a half of subscription services, I've gotten a lot of Harvey Prince scents, but this one is my favorite, and this is in the scent Hello. Then the last item in the box is the Vincent Longo double-sided eye pencil. This features a forest green color and a bright lime green color, and the pencils are both really creamy. Before this gets too long, let's go ahead and jump into the Revealed 2 tutorial. First off, we're going to prime our eyes using the Milani eyeshadow primer, and I'm just going to apply this all over the lid and my brows. Next, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Dip Brow in Chocolate and my Anastasia number 12 brush. I'm just going to speed through this as I do already have 2 tutorials, which I will link down below. Next, I'm going to go in with the matte brown shade. It's a very light, warm brown color, and I'm just going to buff this into my crease using my E40. This is just going to be a transition shade. As you guys can see, it really doesn't put down any color. It just helps for blending out colors later. Then I'm going to go in with this matte currant color. It's between like a maroon, purple, and currant. I'm just going to call it currant for now. And I'm using my Delium 776, which is the equivalent of the E25, and I'm just slowly adding this color to the outer V. And I do this in layers because it is a very pigmented powder, and so you really want to be very light-handed with this if you don't want to make any mistakes. And since we are doing a halo eye, I am doing the same thing on the inner corner, and then I'm just going to blend these two together and connect it in the crease area. Again, we're just going to build up the crease and add layer by layer. Next, I'm going to go into my Sigma Eye Base in the shade Provoke, which is this really light pink color, and I'm using my Sonia Kashuk synthetic brush, and I'm just going to pack this onto the center of the lid as a base for the next shadow. Next, I'm going to go in with this pink shimmery shade. It is very gorgeous, and it's actually a darker pink in person than it looks on camera, but on top of that Provoke, it does really look bright and appealing, especially next to that currant shade. Then I'm going to go in with the darker matte brown shade. It's more of like a mauve-y pink warm shade, and I'm blending that into the crease with my Target Up and Up, and then I'm going back with my Delium tools and blending those two together to really help that crease blend out. Then I'm going to go in with this shimmery cream shade, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone using my E55. I also use the E55 to apply the lid color as well, I forgot to mention that. And then I'm just taking my E40 right here and blending those two together. You don't want a stark line between your highlighting powder and then your crease, so you really want to blend those two together so it looks like it's seamless. Then I'm going in with my Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner, and I'm going to apply this with my Delium Angled Liner Brush, and as usual, I am fast forwarding through this because liner and brows are the two things that I take forever to do, like forever to do. It's ridiculously bad. Then I'm going to curl my lashes using my Shiseido Lash Curler, and then follow that up with mascara. This is the Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express Waterproof, of course, and I'm just going to apply this to my upper lashes. We'll do all the lower stuff after we've finished our face. Then I'm going in with Cetaphil, and this is my oil control moisturizer. I like this because it also is great for acne, which I've been getting a lot of acne lately. I'm really hating it. And I'm applying this all over my face. This will allow me to have a nice soft canvas for my foundation. Then I'm applying my Maybelline Baby Skin Face Primer to areas where 1, I get oily, 2, I have dry patches, or 3, where I have really big pores and creasing. So pores on my nose, pores under my eyes, and then I do get a lot of creasing around my mouth, my forehead, and under my eye area, so I always prime in those areas. This is essential for creasing. Next, I'm going in with my favorite drugstore foundation, the L'Oreal True Match in Sun Beige. I apply this all over my face with my fingers, and then I just blend this all out. And I am using my Sedona Lace 480 round buffing brush, foundation brush. I'm not exactly sure what the name of it is, but it is the 480, and I forgot how much I love this brush. I had gotten this as a gift a long freaking time ago, like a year and a half ago, from Lizzie, from What Would Lizzie Do, and I fell in love with it. And then I bought my Sigma F80, and then I fell in love with that and hadn't touched this in a long time. I am so glad I rediscovered it. It is just as good, and sometimes I feel like it's better because it has the round edges, which makes it easier for me to get into areas where I have a lot of curves. Next, I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in medium, and yeah, I totally messed up my nose, but whatevs. And I'm putting this in areas where I want to highlight, which is down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, under my eyes. Of course, I did have to conceal around my nose, although you can't see it here because my foundation is pretty good. Throughout the day, it'll start to get really red, and so I like to go ahead and add extra concealer just in case. And then using this super awesome foundation brush, I'm just gonna blend this all in. And this thing is awesome, and I'm just stippling. It might not look like it because I'm fast forwarding it, but that's all stippling. I'm not buffing at all. Then I'm going to go in with my NYX HD finishing powder, and this is in the shade Banana. Oh my god, I am so in love with this, and the best part is it does not crease, like does not crease at all. And then of course back to my normal routine with my BH Cosmetics Pro Powder in the shade 325. Wow, I forgot. I'll have to link it down below. Then I'm going in with my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I am going to contour under the cheeks, and I just use my Sigma F05, I believe is the number, of course in the temples, on top of my forehead. Next, I'm going with my Nume blush from my latest haul. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it down below. And I did not realize how pigmented it is, and holy crap, yes, I put way too much blush on. Fail. So then I go in with my Sedona Lace with nothing on it, just whatever was left over, and I'm just buffing that out. So if you ever like over blush, this is how you fix it. You take your foundation brush and you just go back over, and then I erased too much, so now I'm adding again. Then here I'm going in with that current shade and my Crown Smudger brush, and I'm just smudging this under my lower lash line, and then I'm blending it out with my Sigma E36. Then I'm going in with my L'Oreal Infallible pencil. I love this thing, and I'm just going to line the lower lash line. And as you guys can see, this is a new technique I discovered during prom, which is using a makeup sponge to pull my eye down, because I found that if I use my hand or my other brush, like I'll end up erasing makeup, but this way I can lay it totally flat on my face and pull down and not mess up my makeup. And as you can see, if I put it right up against the lash line, I can put on lower lash mascara and not get it all over my face, because any excess actually goes onto the makeup sponge. Genius! I literally was like trying to figure out how to put lower lash mascara on the girls when I did prom, and I was like, oh, this is a great idea, and now I'm using it for myself. Next, I'm going with my Ardell Lash Lights in 330, and I used my Kiss Lash Glue, and I'm just putting this onto the center of my lid and then adjusting the inner and outer corner as I see fit. I always do this with tweezers, and I did give this about 35 seconds to get tacky before I actually put it on. Then I'm going in with my Rimmel by Kate, and this is a beautiful nude shade. I don't know what the number is. I'll have to link it down below. I always list all my products on my blog, which will be linked down below whenever it's up, which it's never up the first day the video is up, so my bad, guys. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Now let's move on to the giveaway. The rules are super easy. First rule is you must be subscribed to this channel. Second, make sure to like this video. And third, make sure to comment down below What is your current favorite palette? I am in this crazy palette obsession. If you guys saw my last haul, I bought a bunch of drugstore palettes. I own some high-end palettes. I'm contemplating the Too Faced palettes. I want to know, what are your thoughts? What are your opinions? Leave them down below. This is US and international, so make sure to sign up. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Erica from Brains to Beauty.